In the last video, we explored the invisible world of cellulose and hydrogen bonds, the chemistry that gives paper its strength. In this video, we'll shift our focus on the fibers themselves. From wood pulp to cotton rags, we'll uncover how different materials shape the texture, strength, and feel of the papers we use every day. Hi everyone, my name is Johwey. Welcome to Studio Johwey. The vast majority of papers produced today uses wood fiber, and there are two main sources of wood fiber: softwood and hardwood trees. Softwood trees like pine, spruce, and fir, basically the Christmas trees, have wood with long fibers, typically ranging from 2 to 4 millimeters. The long fibers allow for greater interlocking and bonding, creating a stronger and more flexible paper. However, they also have a tendency to clump together, resulting in a rougher finish. Hardwood trees, on the other hand, such as eucalyptus, birch, poplar, and aspen, have wood with significantly shorter fibers, typically ranging from 1 to 2 millimeters. Paper made with hardwood fiber is weaker, but the shorter fibers allow for a denser and more even distribution of the fibers in the paper, which creates a smoother surface that is better to write and print on. In many paper products, hardwood and softwood fibers are blended to optimize paper properties. For example, high-quality printer paper uses a mix of softwood and hardwood fibers to achieve a balance of strength and printability. In terms of sourcing these wood fibers, the paper industry relies heavily on working forests, which are forests that are sustainably managed for timber production. Trees for paper making are typically harvested after reaching a suitable size and maturity, which can range from 10 to 25 years, depending on the species and local growing conditions. That is why these forests require long-term planning, often spanning several decades, to ensure a continuous supply of wood, which are harvested on a schedule, while maintaining forest health and biodiversity. Now, not all papers produced today are made with 100% virgin fibers, which are the fibers obtained directly from freshly harvested trees. A significant portion is now made from recovered or recycled fibers. Recovered fibers come from two main sources: pre-consumer recycled paper, which includes scraps and waste from printing facilities and paper mills themselves, and post-consumer recycled paper, like magazines and office papers, which are collected from households and businesses. The use of recovered fibers is crucial for sustainable paper making and consumption. It helps conserve natural resources. It reduces energy consumption because processing recovered fibers uses significantly less energy than processing virgin fibers, and it minimizes waste sent to landfills. However, repeated recycling degrades the fibers, making them shorter and weaker. That's why recovered fibers are often used in combination with virgin fibers to achieve the desired paper quality while carrying out sustainability goals. Aside from cellulose, wood fibers also contain lignin. Lignin is a glue-like substance that holds plant cells together, acting as reinforcement and contributing to a plant's overall structure and strength. Papers with lignin, like newsprints and lower-grade magazines, are cheaper to produce but turn yellow over time. This is because lignin is prone to oxidation, causing paper to yellow and become brittle when exposed to light and air. For fine papers designed for high-quality printing, writing, and artistic applications, lignin is often removed or significantly reduced during paper making to improve the paper's longevity and appearance. Aside from wood fibers, some non-wood fibers are also used in paper making, most of which are valued for their longer, stronger fibers and lower lignin content. These non-wood fibers can be broadly categorized as follows: seed fibers, of which the most commonly used in paper making is cotton; bast fibers, which are extracted from the inner bark of the plant. Examples of these are flax, which is used to make linen, hemp, jute, and kozo. Leaf fibers, an example of which is Abaca, also known as Manila hemp, and grass fibers like bamboo, rice straw, wheat straw, and the Sparta grass. Let's look at some of these in a little bit more detail. Cotton, which is a seed fiber, is known for its softness, and it is actually stronger and more durable than wood fiber. It also has a negligible amount of lignin, which makes it naturally resistant to aging and deterioration. Because of this, cotton is often used to produce fine papers like artist papers, which are high-quality durable papers with a smooth, luxurious feel and excellent archival properties. There are two main sources of cotton fibers used in papermaking: cotton linters and cotton rags. Cotton linters are short, fuzzy fibers that remain on the cotton seed after ginning. Ginning is the process of separating the long cotton fibers from the seed. These long fibers are used in the textile industry, while the short fibers that remain on the cotton seed are used in papermaking. They are called linters because after ginning, the seeds are run through a machine called a linter to remove the remaining short cotton fibers from the seed. Cotton rags, on the other hand, are textile waste like used clothing and fabric scraps that are recycled into paper pulp. Cotton rags are longer than linters and therefore produce stronger and more durable paper. But rag supply is limited, while linters are more readily available and economical. Also, while linters are frequently used in machine-made papers, rags are often preferred for handmade papers and specialized applications like watercolor paper. Another non-wood fiber frequently used in paper making is Kozo, which is a bast fiber. It is extracted from the inner bark of the paper mulberry tree. Kozo fibers are like silk threads with the strength of a rope, allowing paper to be both delicate and incredibly durable. It is primarily cultivated in Japan and is the most commonly used fiber to make washi, the traditional Japanese paper known for its exceptional strength, flexibility, and resistance to wear and tear. The strongest non-wood fiber used in paper making is Abaca, also known as Manila hemp. Abaca is a type of banana tree native to the Philippines, which is where I am originally from. Aside from being the strongest, its leaf fibers, which can go up to 12 millimeters long, are also considered one of the longest natural fibers used in paper making. Abaca is known for its ability to create crisp, translucent sheets. It's not only heat resistant, but also holds its strength when wet, making it perfect for items like tea bags and filter papers that need to perform under pressure. Bamboo is an increasingly popular and sustainable alternative to wood in paper making. As a fast-growing grass, some species can mature in just 3 to 5 years, compared to decades for trees. And since bamboo regenerates from its roots after harvest, it doesn't need replanting, making it an efficient, renewable resource. Now, as I've mentioned earlier, most non-wood fibers used in paper making are valued because of their exceptional strength and durability, as well as their archival properties. Because of these qualities, these fibers are often used in specialty papers like banknotes or paper money. Ever wonder what your money is actually made of? Let's take a quick detour into banknotes, because the fibers used in currency paper are anything but ordinary. Euro banknotes are made of 100% cotton, archival and durable. US banknotes are made of 75% cotton and 25% linen, crisp and resilient. Philippine banknotes are made of 80% cotton and 20% abaca, strong and sustainable. Japanese banknotes are made from a blend of mitsumata, abaca, and other unspecified fibers. Now, mitsumata, like Kozo, is a fiber used to make washi paper. It produces a softer, smoother, and more lustrous paper than Kozo. So Japanese banknotes are strong and elegant like washi. And then this last one actually surprised me. Australian banknotes are made of synthetic polymer, meaning they are plastic. So they are durable, waterproof, and virtually tear-proof. And while Australia was the first country to introduce polymer banknotes, many other countries are following suit, including Canada, United Kingdom, and New Zealand. If you know of any other banknotes or paper currency that uses a special blend of fibers, please share in the comments. Every sheet of paper begins as life, whether it once stood tall in a forest or was worn as fabric by someone's child. Each fiber carries a hidden history. Understanding where paper comes from deepens our relationship with it, not just as artists or writers, but as stewards of our materials. As an artist, I work with paper every day, and knowing what goes into each sheet helps me work more intentionally and appreciate the beauty in its making. What about you? How do you use paper in your work or life? And did this video change the way you see a sheet of paper? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.